here we have the dollhouse, or Barbie house, or Sophie house, whatever you want to call it, that I made Tierney for Christmas. Here is the living room. Tierney picked out the wallpaper. She loves pink, and luckily it had some blue in it so we could tone down the pinkness. This couch, this chair, and this coffee table came from my neighbor, Sue. It was very nice of her to give us some of this Barbie stuff, because her daughter's a teenager now and doesn't play with it. This throw blanket was one of those crocheted bodice things. It's of a stretchy material. And so I cut it up so that it was no longer attached and turned it into a throw blanket. The pink fabric and ribbon I already had. This pink fabric I got at Joann's for about $1, and I added a felt bow, so I made all the little pillowcases. There's more. And then I found this bookshelf at Joann's for about $1. It was in the clearance section. Again, had an extra pillow, so I used that. And then Tierney had this old boombox radio thing. It came in a Happy Meal and it was red, so I painted it gold because the red didn't really go. And then the candles and the camera again came from Sue. The candles I added some ribbon to so that it was a little bit more pink and girly, and I painted the camera gold. I'm a photographer, so of course I gotta incorporate a camera somehow. And then I added curtains, and the lights, I cannot believe it, I found them at the Dollar Tree. So I had found some on Home Depot's website, and for 3 of them it was $7. I got, and I needed 6 because there are 6 rooms. I got all the lights for $6. I was so happy. What a steal. And then if you come over here, we have the kitchen. Oh, and the doilies I found at Joann's, $2. And I used them as rugs. Here's the kitchen. What I did was I kept the kitchen set how it was. But if you look under here, it's missing its doors. So I created a little curtain to give it that vintage cottagey feel. And then I transferred the wallpaper over to the backings of this stuff. And see how this is missing the doors? Well, we just turned it into open cupboards. And again, the kitchen stuff came from Sue. The only thing I have to do is, if you see those empty slots, I need to make shelves for inside the freezer and the fridge. And then I got the chairs from Sue. And this little table, so a while back, Sue gave me some tiles. So I Mod Podged some scrap paper I had around the house onto the tile. And then polyurethaned it and put ribbon around it. And to make a little stand, when I was doing Tabitha's nursery, I had tulle, and the tulle came on these old spools. And I cut it down and painted it. And it's got a little piece on the end which really helps stabilize it. And so I did that for the table. And again, dollar store for the win on the lights. Then when it came to the bedroom, I didn't like any of the Barbie beds I was seeing, and I kind of wanted Barbie or Sophie to have a husband. And so they only had little twin beds, and they were expensive. I just didn't like any of them. So I started looking around on Etsy, and I found a lady who sold these beds, but she wanted $50, and I thought, well, I can make something similar, so I'm going to try. So I planned it out, and I made the bed and the bedding, and it's got itself a little padded headboard and a bed skirt and a doily rug. And then I just felt this room was so empty, it needed something else. So I made little tulle pom-poms as a decoration in the corner. And another curtain. And there's really not much more you can do in here because the bed is so big. I was so worried. I didn't measure this dollhouse out before I started making the bed. And I was so worried the bed wasn't going to fit. And my husband said, if it doesn't fit, I'll make a new dollhouse. Because the dollhouse was actually a bookshelf that we bought from Craigslist for $20. The lady originally wanted $35 and I got her down to $20. I was so excited. But here's the bed. And I didn't want to do a mattress because I liked how you could still see the footboard. So I laid a piece of felt down and glued it. And that makes for a mattress. And if you come over to here, I have, I call it the closet or the getting ready room. I don't know. But again, I found this bookshelf at Joann's. This one was $3. I made more pillows and then a little bedding that we've collected. And then the shoes and the purse were purple and they came with an outfit that I bought at the dollar store. And I didn't like the purple, so I spray painted them gold. I even, pardon me, tweaked the outfit that came at the dollar store because it just wasn't cute. So I had to fix it and redo it. The chair came from Sue, and it was originally a Justin Bieber chair, so I had a purple seat and a purple backing. Well, I had to change that, so I turned it into something new, and I made the back and the seat for it with fabric that I had. This little end table is actually a tea light candle holder. Found it at the dollar store, Dollar Tree. I already had the ribbon. As you can see, I did the ribbon on here as well. And then the little light, at first I didn't know what they were. But they actually glow in the dark. But I thought there was perfect sized lamps for inside Sophie's house. And so I added some ribbon or trim, the same that I used for the curtains, and just tidied them up a little. And I got those from the Dollar Tree too. This little bin I got from Michael's, I think. And I added some lace to it. And I made Sophie a bathrobe, and I'll have to include the picture later. Here's a sleeping bag and another little pillow. And I just thought it was so cute, and I painted it white. And again, another rug. And then if you come up here, here's another couch. But it also turns into a bed. That's why it has a blanket. So when you have visitors, here's another bed. It's like a little day bed. Made more pillows. There's a blanket. And the curtain and a rug. Again, same table, did the same treatment to it with another light and more Dollar Tree lights. Oh, they're so amazing. I love them. And then the bathroom. And again, more any Barbie furniture except for the bed and things that are made of wood. I did those, or I bought them at Joann's. But if you see Barbie furniture, you can thank Miss Sue for that. She's awesome. So here's the toilet, and it's got a pink top, and then I had just one of these little lace flowers left over from when I was doing Tabitha's nursery, and I thought, hey, that makes a cute little toilet seat cover. There's a rug, there's a little table. Because Sophie can't stand up in here, I have the little table so that she can pretend, get ready, and sit on the stool. And here's the bathroom and the sink. Let me see if I can show you. Ta-da! And then I found the mirror at the dollar store and just hot glued it on. And here we have the tub. And I made the towels. I had some of this fabric from when I was making bibs for friends when they were having babies and for my own baby. And I used it to make a towel. And there's actually another one underneath here. But I don't feel like opening it. Well, you know what? I will open it. So it opens, and there's the other towel. And here it is. here is Sophie's house. And let me pull back so you can see all of it. And this is what I've been working on for the past couple months, and it's pretty much done. Sophie's missing a foot. I'll show you her. This is Sophie, and she's missing a foot. So I loved her so much, I ordered, it's actually a Hannah Montana Barbie, and I don't like Hannah Montana, but I liked the doll, so we named her Sophie, and she's missing a foot. So I ordered a new one off of eBay for $5, and so she's coming tomorrow. And then the top I got at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, and if you can't tell, hold on, let me put her in better light. She is wearing a pink top with gold trim on it, and so it originally had a red, bright red ribbon going down the front of it. So I took my seam ripper and took off the ribbon and then redid the seams and fixed the collar, and there we go. She had an outfit. I've been trying to make dresses, but I am not having any luck with the dresses. The whole boob area I'm struggling with. But there you have it. There's Sophie. The new one of her is coming, and I'm just going to use the old one to continue to practice making clothes. And I think next week I found this Ken doll. He's got glasses, so it reminded me of my husband. He has glasses, and he's $5 at Toys R Us. So next week I'm going to order him, and then Sophie will have her husband. And we decided, instead of his name being Ken, we're going to name him Dennis. So we'll have Sophie and Dennis, and they have a dog. Let me show you. There's their dog. It doesn't have a name yet. Still need to work on a name for the dog. But this is Tierney's Christmas present that I've been working on. So there you have it. I hope she loves it. I hope they don't destroy it. There we go. And don't mind my messy workstation.